look at myself, Ashima behind, and you can see Sunmai also.
I got too many buildings to talk about, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about the bridge houses. Those are not homes, but they are still mechanical rigs where guys go in to open this Trunnion-Basco Bridge. There's a crack in the middle, and what this really is a double seesaw. And underground on either side is a big concrete weight. They go in those bridge houses, turn on an engine, push that concrete weight on the seesaw, and the bridge opens. When this happens, this is the least decorative color. And this is going to happen regularly throughout the tour. We're going to lose sight of what I'm talking about as we go into the bridges. If it's not too loud, I'll keep talking about it. To show us. The beauty of the building of Monterey is the structure. This building is pushed up on a pedestal. The first floor, which we can't really see from here, is enshrouded in glass, so you can see the columns coming down throughout the building. That is the beauty of the building of Monterey. We had a negative reaction to the limestone building. 2 wings and a tower. This is the LaSalle Lacquer building by 1930 from Hollenberg Route. Again, it's Art Deco. But many people will erroneously tell you that shape has something to do with Art Deco. No. Our first zoning ordinance came around in 1923, and it just happened to coincide with the timing of Art Deco. And this zoning ordinance allowed buildings to be taller than they've ever been allowed to be built before in the city, but they had to get smaller as they got taller to let light filter down to the street. So there's a math formula that to meet. So many of our Art Deco towers that are get pretty tall look like this shape because they all had to meet the same math formula. Bring your eyes down here to river level. See the stair-stepped area on the Riverwalk. This block is actually known as the River Theater. And if the rain holds off this afternoon at lunchtime, maybe even when we come back, there'll be a lot more people sitting out here. People come out of their offices and sit here and eat their lunch and watch the show. And who's the show? We are. That's the River Theater, and they're to sit there and watch us cruise by. So if you ever aspired to be in the theater, you can now say that you've made it. Every building goes up wants to be nicer and nicer as they compete for, tenants, customers, and all that kind of thing. And it's actually, of course, it's great for people who live in the buildings, but it's actually great for all of us because this is a public riverwalk that we can all use. Head on the right beyond the bridge is another remnant of our industrial past. This from 1909 by Nibbins and Fellows, the now known as Riverbank Lofts. It's an old warehouse, but it's obviously now residential because we see in a city. There was nothing down here. If you lived in River City, every amenity you needed had to be in the base of the building. So the grocery store, the dry cleaner, the laundromat, the health club, it all had to be in the base, and it was. Now you can walk out of River City into this thriving neighborhood and find multiples of every one of those things. But you couldn't back in the mid-80s. As we get a little bit closer to this curved concrete building, it sort of begs the question, well, what style is this?